Why do I have no audio at all? There we go. That's a little bit better. I think we're just about in business. If you can forgive the fact that it's a daytime playthrough of Alien, because, you know, why wouldn't it be daytime? Give me a minute. Okay, Alien Isolation. So here's the breakdown. If you haven't played this yet, hands down, one of the best games of the year. The caveat to that I'm going to say is you need to be an Alien fan, because it's got atmosphere out the ass, but it's still a survival horror game, so you do need to bear that in mind. Right, so I've already played through it. I'm trying to get you guys with the hard mode playthrough. I don't know if there's going to be a lot of differences. I don't know if it's going to be more subtle, less subtle. I don't know if I'm just going to get impaled more often, but it'll be exciting times. It'll be a good opportunity for us to really get a feel for the likelihood of violent, murderous, rampaging xenomorphs. Again, I don't need to review the game by now. There's like a trillion reviews out, save for one 5.9 or 6.8.
Final report of the commercial starship Nostromo. Third officer reporting. The other members of the crew: Kane, Lambert, Parker, Brett, Ash, and Captain Dallas are dead. Cargo and ship destroyed. I should reach the frontier in about 6 weeks. With a little luck, the network will pick me up. This is Ripley. Last survivor of the Nostromo. Signing off.
So good. I love that they took the recording from the other movie. I mean, it pains me because they re-recorded it, so I don't really understand, but I think stylistically it really lends itself well to this game. Hard to deny. Hard to deny.
Ripley? I'm Samuels. I work for the company. It's about your mother. We think we may have found her, Amanda. A commercial vessel, the Anisadora, has recovered what we believe to be the flight recorder unit of the Nostromo.
Where?
Zeta Reticula.
What did it tell you?
We don't know. The unit was taken to Sevastopol station. It's proprietary material, so the company wants it to be collected as soon as possible.
Alright, okay.
Sevastopol's a supply depot in the region. It's a permanent free port
I know what
facility.
it is.
Transit's
Okay,
arranged.
so I'm not that funny. Alright, I get it.
There's
I get
a
it. I
courier
understand.
ship
No
called
props.
Torrens
No
heading
props.
out that way in 2 days. We're going to travel out.
We.
Me and another exec. And you, if you're willing. Look, Ripley, when this job came across my desk, I read the case history. I know why you're working in the region where she went missing.
Just because she's looking for her.
You're still looking, aren't you?
Called it. Called it. Played the game before. I
I've
can
been
predict
cleared
all the
to
secrets.
offer you a place on the Torrens if you want to come along. Maybe there'll be some closure for you.
There won't. Newsflash. Side note on Amanda, they did a great job. Sam and I have talked about this a lot, and it was great because they gave her like the tough, independent, badass qualities of her mother, and even gave her some quotes and some stuff that Ripley, like Ellen, definitely says. But she still stands on her own, and it's awesome. I'm like really, really fond of Amanda Ripley as a character. Strong female protagonist, gender equality. Way more of a badass than I am. Amanda Ripley could kick the shit out of me, and Ellen Ripley could peg me because damn that woman. Tough female badasses. Tough female badasses. Shit's tight. Took us a little while early on because we were playing. We didn't know that we could get clothes. Or rather, we didn't know we had to pick up clothes because we were just so goddamn starstruck, so awestruck by the incredible quality of the ship. So, it was pretty good times. I kind of wish they'd put a little bit of blur around it, but I'm glad they didn't. I think they did the fucking right amount of work with the first-person visuals. Like, you get knocked out a couple times, as is prone to happen. Anyways, okay, so, Verlaine, you on the lookout for a navigational officer? I have a friend that's just lost his ship and he's looking for work. I can vouch for him, he's got good papers. Same old story, the megacorp undercut him, picked up all his clients. Contracts are getting harder to come by for the smaller companies, and I'm thinking of getting out myself while I still have something to sell. Sounds like you're doing okay, though. Dropped by the docks and heard you just shipped out. Sevastopol Station. What a shithole. Shit, I hear Wayland Yutani pay well. Good luck to you, if you can't beat them, right? Let's catch up when you get back, Blaine. Time-traveling demon, no doubt. Use registration points to manually save your progress. They will warn you if enemies are nearby. I don't give a shit if enemies are nearby. Okay, cool. What's that number? Crew ID. Cool. 003WY. Alright, I'm all dressed. I'm good to go. I can't look at a magazine the same way since Alien, but it's still great. Where am I trying to get? I guess just to the bridge, and there's a save station behind me. Let's do this. Save often, my friends. I will say I'm impressed with the amount of items they've got kicking around at the beginning. I thought there was way less. Just got dressed in all my clothes so I could get ready. In the future, I'll be able to track the water that I should be covered in all over the floor, and that'll be great. Until then, though. On a side note, speaking of great and technical achievements, this game looks so fucking good. Holy shitballs. Holy chest-bursting alien shit. This game is fucking tight. I cannot, like, the visual, the look, and the sound design are unmatched. Like, it is one of the most coherent pieces of work I've ever seen. In the fucking medical bay, like, we have dreamt and longed for an alien game, and it's an alien game, and it gets better, because near the end it gets like aliens. Like, for the longest time I thought it was just going to be pure alien, and I was fine with that, but it gets better.
Ah, Ripley.
Samuels, did you wake up early?
Well, I don't really need as much sleep as the rest of you. I was
Eye
just
contact
inspecting the
is kind of
Torrens
difficult.
facilities. A well-maintained ship. I realize it's a very similar model to...
Same
Minestrone.
lab.
Yes.
Ash, like, they just did it right. Like, it's
A
the
later
argument can be made that it was lazy because they didn't design their
I've
own
worked
ship, but I
engineering
totally
jobs on
disagree. I
ships
think
like
it's
this.
way better than they just took the design, because you get to feel like you're in the
Taylor.
Nostromo.
She's not a seasoned traveler. Hypersleep may have been punishing for her.
Haven't seen her. I'll go check on her.
Do it. Go check on her. Access to the air vent or the air shaft. Some kind of iPad. Human sent iPad. Yeah. The lights, the smoke, like, it's just so good. It's just so complete. They just get it. It's unreal. Like, as far as, I mean, again, it's not even a
Taylor,
movie
good
adaptation
morning.
game in the sense that it's
Ripley,
its own
it's certainly
story,
not
and its own
food.
story is
I very
great,
much doubt
but, like,
it's morning
wow.
either. Sorry.
What a bitch.
I feel like death.
You're gonna
I don't know how
die.
you people put up with hypersleep regularly.
You get used to it.
I don't do long haul very often.
Gonna head punch you in the
Most legal
face.
execs don't travel further than the coffee machine.
I'm surprised Wayland Yutani felt the need to send legal at all.
The loss of the Nostromo and its cargo cost the company a lot of money. It's important we find out what happened. If I can close the case with a conclusive accident report, it'll look great with my superiors. I'm sorry. That was insensitive. I realize your mother has been missing for 15 years, and you...
It's okay. We'll both get what we want, right?
Have you seen Samuels? He's probably been up for hours.
What to choose? Okay, computer log. Right.
All personnel to the bridge. Approaching Sevastopol Station.
Looks like we're up.
To N. Taylor, RE Nostromo Incident, Weyland-Yutani, file DS9398476. Hey Taylor, I got your case request. It may take a while to dig out the files, and the incident happened before my time at the company, so I'm a bit fuzzy on the details. In 2122, the Weyland-Yutani cargo vessel, the USCSS Nostromo, went missing. No trace was found of its cargo or crew, apart from a new science officer. The rest of the crew had worked together before, 7 in all. Dallas, Captain, Ash, Science Officer, Kane, or was it Kane, Executive Officer, Ripley, Warrant Officer, Lambert, Navigation Officer, Parker, Chief Engineer, Brett, Engineer Technician. Record Lambert, Lambert's the man. Weyland-Yutani lost a lot of money on it. It's a bit of a black mark in the history. Get the impression they don't like to mention it. Anyway, I'll try to find the files later, clarify some of the points. If you want, I can help you go through them. Maybe some of your luck will rub off on me. I hear upstairs have an eye on you for something big. Saul. Torrens Manifest, name MSV 7760 Torrens, M-Class Starship, Captain Verlaine, Diane Verlaine, Navigation Comms Officer William Connor, Owner Diane Verlaine, Contractor is Weyland-Yutani, Contractor. Outbound and return transportation for Weyland-Yutani retrieval team to Sevastopol Station. Team consists of 3 Weyland-Yutani employees, Samuels, C, Ripley, Samuels, I guess C, Ripley A, Taylor N. Passengers Samuels, Christopher Ripley, Amanda Taylor, Nina. Number of decks 2, number of crew 2. Interstellar communications antenna, long haul hypersleep chamber. Commercial passenger / cargo ship retrofitted from a tow rig. Retains operational heavy duty tow umbilical. That's key. That's kind of a foreshadow. If you missed that, you didn't miss it because you got me here.
Hope you all had a restful journey.
The Torrens is in very good order for an old M-Class, Captain.
She was a wreck when I bought her. Took a few years and a lot of contracts to refit. She pays for herself now.
You said we're approaching Sevastopol Station. Are we docking?
I believe your contact is Marshal Waits, is that right? I'll hail Sevastopol and arrange boarding with him.
Good. Let's get this
Oh
done.
God, we're under fire.
Don't worry, Miss Taylor. Routine. In and out. Connor, how we doing?
SMG loaded and calibrated. Approach vector locked.
Prep comm so I can say hello.
Channel open, Captain.
Does everyone have their briefing documents?
You can watch the approach on the monitors.
What's up, bro? Oh, the helmets. They did it so well. Space pornography. I'd say it's it. Hello, large planet. Awake. I love that this Sevastopol looks so much too like.
Can we see it?
Switch to monitors. Sevastopol Station.
Is that damage?
Oh.
Looks like damage.
Punch up 74, tight angle.
Looks like the dry dock bay is screwed.
I can't bring the Torrens into that.
Sure you
This
can.
is a commercial vessel, Torrens out of St. Clair, registration number MSV 7760, calling Sevastopol Traffic Control. We're carrying 3 passengers on a
Weyland-Yutani Bond. You're holding the Nostromo flight recorder unit. We request immediate permission to transfer the passengers port side over.
This Waits, Colonial Marshal, Sevastopol Station. Serious situation.
Hello, Marshal? Marshal, this is the Torrens. Say again? The station's comms seem pretty screwed up, so I fitted Samuel's suit with a radio booster. I can only keep the Torrens in transit for 24
Look at
hours.
that shirt.
heard from us by then.
Safe trip.
This Got a name tag on his suit. The spacesuits look so good too. Holy shit.
Stand by. My contract
Lo-fi
isn't covered
sci-fi.
with this spacewalks. It's the only option.
Ever.
And it's perfectly safe if you do what I tell you. Depressurizing. Oh, fuck. Hating this. Just shadow me, Taylor. You too, Samuels.
Nothing could possibly go wrong. Oh, space. Monsters, scary. Aliens, very scary. Serial killers, robots that'll crush your windpipe, things that'll kill you, scary. The vacuum and cold, dead silence of a murderous, infinite waste of nothing. Oh, space.
Just keep moving! Taylor Ripley, hold on!
Foreshadow.
Samuels! Taylor!
It's amazing to me that, like, and spoilers on this, I don't want to be that guy, but again, I assume if you're watching this, you're either not going to play it. Well, you know, I won't say anything, I guess. I would humbly, like, I appreciate the responsibility that comes from you watching this. If it's your first time and if you're not going to play through it, maybe you've got a phobia of stealth games. I don't know. I appreciate you hanging out. I seriously doubt it, but I will do my best unless it. So FYI, when I said Taylor would die, I will say this much. I didn't spoil anything for you because she's not dead yet. Or is she? I don't know. I don't know. Ambiguity, right? Who killed Dumbledore? Dumbledore killed Dumbledore, right? Spoilers. Harry Potter is Draco Malfoy. Fight Club. What are you going to do? Oh god, I'm so unconscious. The best part about this, what's so morose and awful about this, is that, like, she's gotta just be so grateful to have survived shit going so wrong. Like, oh, thank god, I can't believe I made it. I couldn't, like, the chance of me grabbing that bar, I could have been sent into the infinity of space. But at least I'm on the space station, and I'm safe now. What could possibly go wrong on the space station? Sevastopol? More like Sevastopol. Sevastopol story, bro. Holy shit, I like that. I didn't think I was going to like that as I said it, and I actually genuinely enjoyed it. I'm going to aim to make these 30 minutes. I don't know how long I ought to make it, but... Crack into a cold one. Sevastopol. Sevastopol story, bro. Okay, cool. Sprinting is an option. I don't know that I want to sprint necessarily. Oh, that's cool. I didn't need to see it. Seeing isn't everything. Fire looks so good. I don't think I can go that way. Oh. Yeah, that's right. Possibly the most intense and fantastic. Like, look at the shadows, the light shake, the light coming through the fan. Like, you can't see this and question for a second that they don't get it. The clunking, the dripping, the things in the like the vents rattling. Everything is, it's just, I can't say fear, because fear is the wrong word. I don't really, like, it doesn't necessarily scare me, but it's a sort of tension. It's an ambiguity of danger that's constantly around you, and it just keeps you on the edge of your seat. Or slouched comfortably, if you're me. But I mean, again, you might be on the edge of your seat. I'm not saying, I'm just saying. Sevastolink, an LM Link product. Corrupted folder. Decommissioning to engineering team, RE, decommissioned. So, boys and girls, you've probably heard the whispers about Sevastopol by now, and I can confirm it's official. Sevastopol is being decommissioned. I'll go over with each of you what this means in regards to your contracts and next placement, but for now, we have a job. But for now, we still have a job to do. The suits want this done with a skeleton crew, which means we'll only be getting a few outside contractors to help, but it does mean overtime. I recommend taking what you can while it's available. Should point out that the decommission does not mean lucky dip. Everything here has to be accounted for, and I will personally escort anyone from helping, themselves to limit to Marshall Waits. Okay. Lucky dip. Alright, cool, that's that. Some of these get really brutal. It's not that I don't like them, it's just that there's a lot of them later. What could go wrong? Just break your leg. Game over. That's it. That's alien isolation. You're just scrapped. Just crawl along the floor for the rest of the game until the alien shows up and kills you.
This'll help.
Flashlight, yeah, that's right. And now it lights. So good. So good. The smoke coming off of it, the little bits of spark here and there. You always know a working Joe. Someone new. Strangers will be, I want to say, shot. Keep moving. That's some shit they don't teach you in basic academy, basic space school. The other question is, can I pick it back up? I don't think so. Alright, still though, cool. I've never been in a situation where I've needed to pick up a flare again, so I was unsure how that made me feel. I don't even have any blueprints yet. Holy shit, we are starting from the bottom.
Hello? Anyone here?
I don't know about you guys on a personal note, but where are you? Would it be under game, I guess? Sorry, this isn't something you need to see. I just want to get subtitles on. So cool. So cool. Sevastopol. Sevastopol. Alright, I'm gonna fucking beat that dead horse until an alien bursts out of its chest. This is a great map system too. A little bit subtle. Personally, like, I find it a little bit more subtle than I think it should have been, but it's alright, because I don't know that you really need it. Once you get your scanner, you're sitting pretty the whole time. Then this save system, like, it's genius. It's a work of art. I can't stress this enough. I've talked about it non-stop about how, like, simple and subtle and elegant it is, and how much I enjoy it. Because they're never too far removed from each other that it really becomes a problem. There's always a couple scattered in really even generous places. Like, coming from classic RE, like the typewriters and just any like survival horror where save points were few and far between. The fact that anyone can complain about the save points in this game is just asinine to me. Langley, if you're looking for a stash, I moved it. You left it right out in the open where anyone could have taken it. Jesus, do you know what I had to do to get it? I've hidden it in one of the storerooms. You should be able to find it. The code is 0340. Don't worry, no one goes to the down to the terminal anymore. Not after what happened. Also, we're out of meds and low on water, so if you're going to need to get some. It's your turn. Maybe I'll teach you to take care of your stuff in the future. Take care of our stuff in the future. Yeah. Goodbye from Seegson. Public note the decommissioning of the Sevastopol station. We've had a long journey together, but sadly it's coming to an end. Seegson Corp would like to take this opportunity to thank all of you who worked and lived in Sevastopol over the years in hopes that Seegson has helped to make it a productive and rewarding environment. Our investment and belief in the station has never wavered. Be assured that Seegson's Apollo Central AI and Working Joe... This isn't foreshadowing, but as soon as I heard that, and anybody who's played stuff like this, like, the Central AI, like, you're just like, oh, bad news. Central AI and Working Joe androids will be there to save Sevastopol until the last rivet is removed. serve the Sevastopol. We wish you all the very best for the future. After all, Sevastopol isn't just a station, it's people. Seeks in court. Restore power to the departures. Don't mind doing that. And I want to hear this audio file.
Harris, Turner, get back here now. We have a track somewhere in engineering. Lock the terminal down, kill the power, and don't forget your reports.
Also the
Make
lean.
them thorough. We're gonna need our
Is super
paperwork
awesome.
to be bulletproof when this shit's over. Waits up.
I want to say 0340, I think was the code, but I don't even know. Maybe there was a code. No one goes to departures anymore. Yeah, I think that's it down there. Let me check that out. So I love it. You hear the vents in the background. I think you go. I think they introduced the alien really well, personally. That's the door there. Okay, that's cool. That's what I was looking for. Ooh. Fuck yeah. Now we're sitting pretty. Crafting system is interesting in this game too. I don't dislike it. I don't know that I would have done it the same way, but it's neat. The weird kind of issue is you have to assign resources, which isn't bad, but you can't remove them, which again, still not a bad thing, because again, it puts the pressure on you to build and construct smart. But it's still strange that like your inventory is a set amount, but then you can use. It's just weird. It's not bad. It's just different, I guess, which isn't a bad thing either. I'm just not sure how I feel about it. Admittedly, I did enjoy it. Every item has uses. Every item has a useful feel or vibe to it, but there are some items that I just straight up never found use for. Smoke bombs I don't use very often, but then again, I've not played through on hard yet, so maybe this will be the place where I find a use for smoke bombs. Maybe this will be the playthrough. Probably should have ducked under that. I thought about that, and then I was like, I'm confident Ellen can probably lead. Or, excuse me, Amanda.
What the hell happened here?
So the stronghold log is in that bitch. Had this conversation too. So this game does a great job of being very ambiguous with where and when you're safe, and it's awesome because you're never really sure. So this is one of the areas where when we first played through, again, Sammy and I, totally thought we couldn't get attacked in here, but apparently the thing will still show up here and fucking wreck you. So get hype, I guess. I don't know. Again, I don't think it'll show up until it's been introduced, though, so I'm pretty confident I can sprint now, which is pretty good, because we're still in a lot of intro filler. That being said, I'm going to queue up this next cinematic-esque event that happens, and we'll go from there.
The Torrens. I'm here. I'm right here. Verlaine!
Oh, that's no.
Damn it!
Okay, well, we're at the 29-minute mark. Shit's getting kind of spooky. I'll try and make it to a save station, because that way it's a little bit more coherent of an exit. If shit goes wrong, then so be it. Okay, right, I need to power up that door, and that's where the arcade is. Okay, this is a neat touch. Again, they missed out on not having, like, I know it cuts tension, it cuts realism, but you gotta have, like, an over-the-top, like, action side-scrolly, like, jump and duck Xeno game or something. Maybe not that brutal, but something kind of funny. Show me Pong, show me Asteroids. Or Space Invaders? I already just hit the 30 mark, so I'll do my best, guys. I'm sorry this takes so long. Save station. Whoosh. Alright, so, I guess this will be chapter 1. Thank you for tuning in. Please stick with me. Subscribe to my channel for boring video game videos of me fucking being bored. I don't know. Or just like this one. I don't know. Fuck you. I don't need to justify myself to you. Who the fuck? Get out of my house. Get out of my house.